Etaya TV Oborabu Wagusi.
Happy New Month mwanchu murigereriwe getaseni Etaya TV na buburabu bwa busingwe gena buna hitko yao ndigenderete ko bari twerukegima na manano gendete kwego kyaso kubwatie mirobero yonsi yeritko ryarerekero ritko rya Jumatano Etaya chinsa Ikomi yabona mugoroba cinga kingo kwariganya SMS amaya ironko manyabuna naraya twakwariganira rya seritko rya senchera ere yobwenge Retriane Everlyne Osero ven murianko ne roko ene kyachipicha neryo gicha wekere magaye kamera turenere Joseph Mokogoti. Kokwargantu chake ase obwamo norbotiruo goichania asomusacha b'emyaka ya igatwa korwase kenyoro kia kebabe bosoti sengera ibungi ya machoge chache me county ya Kisii mambe arera toka gesungetie mbarabare ne nyomba yaye nyagusira uyo konyore iska aso kweregeria nigabanya kenyoro baerera bunatibara amanya ekyo kererere koimukia ege tambukirekyo nigo chinga kiecho baruro kubore ocha sabanto usange mechando bagwetera libaga yo kwerusia obomoyo abanyanyimbo kurwase getaseni kya ogembo nigo baikira nasayo na kurusya umubiro nyagusira asibanyoira enkendu
abo twabere no gukumyoka nasenge ncho yekenyoro gyeto yakebabe nigo twigwa chikura tabono mambya kera twamnyoka gocha twanyora umwana sibwoga nigesungetie asomote twanyora nabasogetie mesa agatereka akareta nekeruka agatenenera agasibeneti asomote akarua gesunga bono nigo tore no gukumyoka nene no goichana konene asengencho asirire mo basekana
twaba no moichano monene karo twiguchi uingo yo minto Jospat sibwogo kindo kule nenchera kunjare ngengiya enchera yo kwengenta twakuminga ngakirende ngenta konyora mbo manya okolega asia yasu asengenchi yo kwerigeri mongino ye batiganira matuka mange mongino ni gakuru kulipa sibwoga oyo berire isikase miake menge
anda ketito kunyara ko batoko manyega ko garasibwogo yo igani gamenyete igale esingofata mwaye tamenyetia mona barabu bone gikiamo gechati akanyara ko bo kwerusyo bo gimatito kumanya bono nigo twarenge go sabanto ne chikanisa cheito chionchukana na igase bigori ebiga bya bagaka basaye na abana banyare ko bamba kunyara ko bako na cheki na singenchu yo weita tumutamero monene nyasaye ne rura tukonya na tomosemerie egere mechando ya itere ase igo twensi tigatomosemerie monene tito na chebina asingenchu yo weita
Togoska bosio ase orobotirondo mga kasereta domasio mboga kuruase oyuro monchoreria bwe chiombe kuruase kenyoro kia mugwaisi chaibunge aburabwe county ya Nyamira nigare birero magega yoko iberwa chiringi chiribu chiminya na 50 nebere 470,000 nabantu batamanyiri eye magega yaye kongainwa bunatume chibesecho amanye kwewa chiombe okona neta ya TV asomo chio Nyamira mga Domas nigate n'abantabo batamanyiri nigo bamurangiretie go ikasomo buganyo yo moime umucho bosongo chinsemo cha daraja 2 na magega yaye go kabesa chibesa kurwa sabasani nakuba nigo balimetie chisimi wekirabono mwako yo nigamenyate no bwoba asikire unabali akabese te chibesa magenderete kumutianira no nyamagega yo kumure ngombe yemo eyo konyera senga yaye
ungibera kwana bachagete ko ngibera ngama kuruororo agante ibono utaenda nyumbani halafu utafute pesa utuweke lakini hapo yenye nilikuwa nabwate shilingi 100 ngaba na chiri 20 chikaba 120 chiana bono cash ngama kuruo ngatira ngachago kabeza bona abantu mubekera ko rusiri umusigoria 360 ngama wachago kabeza bona abantu bagachaga konga chibesa ngamubekera banga chibesa namubekera kinganyete chuma chibesa kante tinga ngongare Efaita ye chibesa chia 100 ngateba nyoe mbali na bongo bakuni kende kiara chibesa chia bakira bangeire ngamagoro ngabeka chibesa moiso ekero chiaeka 360 akamagoteba sasa askari wanataka pesa ingine ya ukura ndio walirisi hii mzigo tafuta 120 tena ngaanza kutafuta pesa ingine nikamwekea. Sasa pesa ya mwisho nilikuja nilimwekea 22,500. Haya, sasa kesho yake ndiye akasema hapana, sasa pesa inatakikana ya kupatiwa hiyo barua ni 19,500. Sasa lilia kombo 19,500 mungwana oyo isakana akabesa tikibesa kurugetengerei uchire no alibuone akamagoro ngamatebinga hapana mwenye nilipatia wewe pesa ako hapa na askari wanataka kunizika wanichukue ndani. Sasa kitu hiko mimi hiyo pesa inatakikana. Akachukua akamagoro akasieke simu akante mzee pole. Akasieke simu tangu siku hiyo.
Sinyirege ndongo kwana asegencho engaki ari gukora biashara biaye nkinarenge nera egendo yoka nastuete neria abandu bagocha boire mwane naende mushya magoteba atagete konsambira inyumba naende eng'ombe yane achete kotimanyeti injira kiachete kwa sababu abandu batagete kumuitaere atagete kumubuguri ingachaka kuburi bona inki akachaka kongeresa kwa sababu injende intenga nere are biashara bia injena kuburi rinde ngorora yoka akondetere ndagera naragera bona injetimanyeti ndana kumuburi ritu kende guse kwagenda rero ngaki kwagenda kwa sababu akogenda sigisi akogenda isondo akogenda miruka agotara chichiro injetana koikaransira muburi ki rero ngaki kwakora nanyorete yoka uchakire gochaka konchora ebengereri naende ya kwanza harwarete bona ngachaka kosanga inki kiaba kumuburi agantebyukirete ebesa yane gusete achiete ebesa chichiete bakacha abandu bande bona ngachaka korora abandu bagocha kila rituko bona igoro nere abete tababuti kwa sababu ateta kusambara tore enyumba kwa sababu kende ngeyo mugundo nenge kende nge yande no genda bwana ikakonyora bweri aisamete igabu timbwati no nyengoko
ababwatani kurwase kiombe kia Mecheo Political Movement for Matiang'i nigo bare asensemo ya Mecheo gukwanira igoro ye bonus yo mwaka oyo igana bo igoro yo mu waziri mukuru w'uburendi Dr. Fredo Kengo Matiang'i ase kirenga kyoko bwatrana kumusira bosipo cyane bonane bo mwaka w'ekiri 2022
asa mareta ngoro kwa Mr. Evans o Mr. Kingpin koroiga se market ya Mecheo chiduka otene na se office ya Matiang'i itwacha kabuna abantu ba Mecheo Movement for Matiang'i 2027 rero ntubwate chi agenda tuguchukwanera ya agenda ntangani tuguchukwanera igoro ya abalemi baitobe chae injira babete bakuriana ni guchibesa cyabo korwa chikiro korwa chibesa bakairwe chishiringi 34 bakabona cyaba tigo ikibwa chishiringi 12 wono ine agenda yene ituguchukwanira se itokya rero agenda ya kabiri ntokwanere igoro ya office ya Matiang'i to igora intuguna abantu ba Mecheo location na Mecheo Nesis Award ne agenda ya gatatu rero turaje kuba tukwanira ndobate timu y'abasaye bagwa ku mupira abo tuwabe tutokoleta t-shirt na barabunko kwanira to agenda yo batwacha ndiya mama
Omwaziri w'endemero Alswa Homen igaikirana bosio bwe komiti ebunge kurigerera mangana y'endemero kwarera igoro yobokurumi obwarokanire bopokoenekiwa ase wizare yo ase arokanire nabo bisabe endemero nigo bakubwatira n'abananchi irokora obusariane na sokonyora chi title deed wetania ibere okwana chinga kiecho wa Homen igaine kyabune serikali nebegete obokoreri obotingu na igo bokurumi tubwo chikoenekiwa ase sekte.
We have some officials who are also colluding with the fraudsters, as we can put about it. So I think we need to also have to compare both in documentation.
We have a letter in our possession from the Director of Survey saying that the survey that was done for Ashok is not supported by any document from Survey of Kenya. Now, I don't know whether all those letters are also fake. That's why I also say, Chairman, we also need to know how authentic these other documents that are valued, whether we can admit them within our committee so that tomorrow we don't be in musical chairs. This is not our document, maybe it was fake like that.
There are various points where you are able to pick where there is a lot of interference with the record. Once you visit various points of interaction or records of a particular parcel, you are able to know, because eventually there will be a miss one or two places. I said there are records with the county government, which become very useful. There are records with the land administration, including correspondence file. These are very useful records. And when people want to start a fraud, they try and make a file disappear. You know, of course, with the facilitation with my officers, you have heard of missing files. But eventually, you know, even the owners normally have correspondences between them and the ministry. And then the physical planning.
Muraiwense ya Kenya Dr. William Samoei Ruto nigabe karigena ryoboroso asobwaga chibwe center yobonchorera tiense ya Kenya na China Kenya International Commercial Center asegeti ya Jamhuri ime yomucho Nairobi asekerenga kyogo kinyo bonchorera gatie chinse chibere mono wetero muroberio bwa morokererio yoboremi yo chakaime county ya Nairobi okwana Ruto nigaine kemeroberio yo kworobyo bonye bwebintu cha sense ya China asboigo atogi.
We have just concluded agreement with the government of China, with the African continent, on elimination of tariffs on all our agricultural products, from tea to coffee to avocados to macadamia and all the other products. And this facility is going to support the export of those products now that tariffs have been removed on those products. We are going to expand the reach of our market on products manufactured in Kenya and produced in Kenya. They have assured me that KTDA and Coffee Board will specifically have facilities here to make sure that we brand our coffee and tea and we market them globally, including to the Chinese market. This marks the beginning of the commercialization of facilities available to agricultural shores of Kenya, and I must commend them for the partnership they have created between the private sector and the agricultural shores of Kenya. This facility is going to be built as a joint project between the agricultural shores of Kenya and this investor, because this investor is leasing this land from the agricultural shores of Kenya, which will lead to the commercialization of the facilities we have here. And agricultural shores of Kenya is going to make 10 times the money they have been making from the use of this piece of land. That is the kind of innovation that is going to inform government operations as we go forward, so that we can unlock the big potential that exists in some of the government assets that we have that currently are not being used optimally.
Mwanchu mugena raito kwariganete ase Etaya chinsa Ikomi ritko rero kurinde ngomanyoro botiro wichania urumuri kyoito Eric Maubagendrete kubwa tiasobo ime ndolibuna omorokiwa ogosome grade kya gatano na kabere grade 7 ase skuru ya St Mary's Mosocho ni go tebekaniro gusiri obogima bwaye magaga yogo tebekana waka insa ase skuru ina gusiria obogima bwaye abaibuli abo baleno barengino boroni go baikira na ase skuru yo achinga kyo moroki oyo atebekana usiri obogimekera myo kigo cyase inyagetari ya Bosongo na roboti rogo icyanya kegima ekero abange bagenderete kweburya maburya mange na kiyanya rekana korende obutkimbo chiogokorekana irio kumanya buno mwana uyo abakagusira obugima bwaye ekero tokorwa engora ya bene noroboti murikito eri kimawagenderete korobwatia nacho gotumanya asobime asamaye chinsa ibere naboigo chinsa inye chamugoroba mye munasi bali mwese mugenderete utere korwa se chinsinyo agendera kwati miroberion Etaya TV omumira nenere Joseph Mosechi koraga chinsa ibere naboigo chinsa inye litariane Everlyne Osero ven muriango nero nekia chibichanerio gicha wekere magaye kamera twaringenere Joseph Mokoti boigo Petro Mukira asense media ya digital.
Etaya TV Omorabu Wagusi.
Karibu Mwalimu International Hotel Kisii kwa mandhari ya kupendeza. Tuko na vyakula vitamu vinavyopikwa na wapishi waliohitimu kama vile samaki, nyama choma, kuku na aina zote za vyakula vya kienyeji. Conference hall kwa kufanyia mikutano aina yoyote, vyumba vya kulala vya hali ya juu, vinywaji mbalimbali kwenye bar na restaurant, mahali pa kubarizi, mchezo wa pool table na parking ya magari ya kutosha. Pia unaweza fanya booking kwa sherehe kama vile harusi, baby shower, graduation, birthday, sherehe ya watoto na zinginezo. Tunapatikana mjini Kisii, Mashauri nyuma ya jengo la Mwalimu Sacco. Kwa mengi zaidi, tutembelee au kupiga simu kwa nambari 0792267062. Mwalimu International Hotel, at your service.
Super Medical Health Center Kisii nige kumanya ngamba bwato burwaria asamarwiri buna brucellosis, infertility, stomach ulcers, weight management, diabetes, stroke, high blood pressure, kidney problems, spinal problems, arthritis, asthma, family planning, blockage, skin diseases, amuna yanda mange.
Maria Tangoro Kurosi Mora, Super International Medical Center gotoko mochio Kisii. Ango chitole twarwaria marwaire mbalimbali na ende twasite kurwari mwaka wa 2011. Kero wachire nyagitari yeito tubwate chimashini chigo komureka. Umubero umugima gwansero mutubakaise. Igondo bwata Mario gako bakoni. Mario ga yako Los Angeles, California na ende twararwari kuri 2011. Ande kare kwarinire gari asitogotoka na boikase Kisii Paris otwakeresi. Amario gaito aro sirikorwe mete mbalimbali. Lakini naende tabwati chemicals kende kego chikugwa affect yale original kabisa.
Nyurabono murwaire ni gato komokorero buringoria nyuma taramwa amariogo. Super Medical Health Center ni gotoka somo chubu songo angena Kisii Town Catholic Parish asamange. Bakire simia sinamba 0712 526764 wose 0736 888230. Super Medical Health Center. We treat, God heals. Eduka ya Uhuru Superstores Limited Kisii. Wana nigo ya ihoire first class showroom. Yabire ntanga nigo chakiwa Asoro Gongorwa South Nyanza na South Rift Sabateja. Bago chaberorera mabati kurwase company ya mabati Rolling Mills. Nigo babwata bataramu ni chibundi bagokorosire bunotakeire gochora amabati ayura agachire umuche amo ni chinyumba chibiasara au babwata amabati yechi warrant kuri myaka 5 ibere wiki myaka 50 bunabono charcoal grey, tile red, brick red, sky blue, maroon, chocolate, amona yanda mange. Huru superstores baigoni gebwati machine kire chiko chogania erangia eliokonyora erangi uganetie emanyikaine buna